The North Park Fire Protection District celebrated the completion of its new $5 million fire station with a unique hose cutting ceremony in Harlem Road. After voter approval in 2022, the modern facility replaces aging structures and is designed to reduce response times by centralizing operations. Chief Joe Hallstrom highlighted the new location serves 90% of the population within 5 minutes.
We're doing our best to ensure we're on the road quickly, that we're assisting and helping those in need as quickly as possible. And I think as our data shows over the last 6 months, and it's only going to get better, our response times are decreasing and we're providing a better service for our community.